Hello, hello. How are you doing? Okay, let us hop over. Ba ba ba. This I mouse with not a video game. But future video games, video game acquisition. Is that how phrasing works? Wait. There you go. Video game acquisition, future video games. You know, technology. How's everyone doing? Wait, let me check the list. First to arrive is Dust, very speedy. Welcome in. Then hi Az, hi Dren, hi P. I hope you've all had good days so far. How are you doing? You're spinning? Oh, we have a study. Oh, I have the hiccups. Oh, we have a study timer. It's fine. No study timing, only hydration. The real studying was hydration all along, maybe? Maybe. That's better. I always manage to knock them off center when I'm moving them. I should probably explain what today's stream is, because it's a bit of a weird and wacky one, maybe. I feel like it might be quite understandable, but I don't know. I probably won't explain it very well. The idea for today's stream is the Steam sale is finishing, I believe, tomorrow due to time zones for me, or the day after tomorrow, and there's a bunch of really cool games on sale, and we've done this in the past where we pick out some cool games on sale to try and people can give recommendations. It's kind of like a broader version of the pick a game redeem, so there's less of a set timeline, but if there's a game that's on sale, I'm not planning to get any games not on sale naturally, that you think is cool and would suit stream, it'd be good to check it out. I know some of the games we've picked up in the past that have gone really well from this is I picked up Outer Wilds in the sale on stream originally, which I think is probably the best game I've got from one of these, and similar to that, In Other Waters picked up from one of these, and yeah, there's lots of cool games we've tried from it, so hopefully it'll be fun, and people have been posting a little list in our channel in the Discord, so that's what I'm primarily going to be working off. We have a few games that people have mentioned over the last few days, weeks, times, eons. Can you tell it's too warm here? I'm dizzy. But it does not matter, because what is dizziness when you have video games? First up is a small rant. I am of the life pattern of buying Civ games when they are on sale. This is not the sale of a Civ game that I buy it at. I haven't seen much about Civ 7. I saw excitement and then I didn't see anything. I saw a few people complaining on Reddit, but you can never really trust people complaining on Reddit about Civ games, but I think the silence is more of a condemnation than that. But yes, if we... So the first one which I was actually going to look at is one that got mentioned on stream recently, which is Sunless Sea, which I think is got a pretty big sale off. So this is part of a series of games set in what I think is called the Fallen London universe, and they're kind of cool story-rich games. Slightly scared of the Lovecraftian tag, but that could also be very fun, if not me getting scared. And so I am quite interested in this one. I don't know. I'm being more responsible this time than last. And so Screams Darkwater? Darkwater and Screaming is ominous. But yes, I heard a lot about positive things when it was mentioned in chat, so I'm gonna add it to my cart. Something being in my cart doesn't mean I'm gonna get it, it's just like a 50-50. We see what's in the cart and then we go, oh, I can't get all of these at the end. And then we decide, okay. I think one of the next ones that was mentioned in the Discord. Oh, hi us. Hi. Oh, I heard about this game. It came out quite recently. Ooh. Oh heck. Let me turn the thing on the buff so pop off so I can put my real birthday in. Okie dokie. There we go. Oh, there we go. I'm already scuffed, aren't I? It's fine, you just saw my silly OBS setup. So, this came out pretty recently, April 2025. So it's on sale, but it's only 10%. I've heard oh, I'm not even capturing the game, am I? There we go. I love that transition screen. Do you want to see the absolute chaos that is my streaming setup? Because I have 1.5 monitor, because I have one really squished monitor. I'm just double checking. I don't think there's anything that I shouldn't be showing you on here. I'm like 99% sure. Yeah. it's just we have OBS in the center, and then we have to have the Twitch integration on a Chromium browser because otherwise half the new Twitch plugins don't work. And then I have Discord here, but this is actually like a faux stretch resolution because it's all on a square monitor. This is this behind the scenes stream setup. Oh, hi Phantom. I see you alive to the scuff. How are you doing? But yeah, I do want to play this at some point. I know one of the songs to the soundtrack is really cool because Lena's been learning it. It's a really pretty song. But I think I'll probably wait until this is on sale a little bit more. With the other stuff that's on in the Steam sale at the moment, 10% off still feels like quite a high price, especially since it's for a £40 game, you know? I don't know. I have the issue that I'm so used to playing indie games. Whenever I look at a game that's that costs more than £30, I'm kind of aghast. I get jump scared by it. Are you gonna play the Lies of P DLC? So, I realize I've mentioned playing Lies of P on stream a few times, but okay, I haven't actually finished it. Not because I was bad at the game. That slowed down the rate I was playing through it, but it was actually because I was playing it on the Xbox Game Pass because I had that for 3 months when I got my new computer. But when that went out, I'd only started it like a month or so beforehand and just been playing it on Steam. And so I think I'd got to the 8th or the 9th boss, so I was a fair bit of the way in, but I haven't finished it. So I might play the DLC at some point. I'd be kind of interested to see what it's like to play with a controller, because okay, I was being silly. I was playing Lies of P as my first ever Souls-like game and on mouse and keyboard, which it was explained thoroughly to me that probably was not the most pleasant way to experience the game. That it was more difficult in that circumstance than it might normally be. So I would be interested to go back and play it in a more kind of normal way. But I don't actually have it as a base game. I don't know. I know Xbox Game Pass is a really good deal, but I have a pretty big collection of games already, and I have a sort of philosophical objection to subscription, like rent no own services. And it's not a particularly egregious example, but I like being able to buy my copy of a game and knowing I'll keep access to it, and that a contract within the service won't change whether or not I have access to it. But I should probably go back to the next game, which was one which I think I was recommended by Johnny, which puts you in the boots of a structural analyst on a routine mission. Uh-oh. Your tools are simple, your camera, your wits, and to navigate a labyrinth of debris? Oh, that sounds ominous. Wait, is atmospheric still code for scary? Am I gonna suffer with that? Is it... 80% off is impressive. Oh. It does seem cool. How long does it take to play through? This is I like Steam as a games platform, but one thing which I wish I had is how long it takes to beat the main story of a game, just on average. Because maybe it's less true for people who aren't planning to stream or play through games in that sense, but I feel like it makes such a huge impact. Because there's a big difference of saying I would like to do this for 4 hours and I'd like to do this for 30 hours. Oh, it's a longer game. Okay. So it's on 20 hours. That probably pushes it down the list a little bit, because although the puzzle aspect of the exploration and the structural understanding does look pretty cool, with my general policy for yapping on Steam is that if something's gonna take X amount of time, it's gonna take me that times 1.5 because I don't know how to shut up, and so that would be a lot of streams to beat. Okay, we can keep that in the is it the back pocket? Is that the phrase? I think the next one that got mentioned, look at me having an organized list, was Killer Frequency. Now this is one which I let me double check. This is one that I'm actually gonna be getting because it was part of the Pick a Game redeem, so this is a guaranteed purchase one. So it's a little bit unusual to the others, but this was picked out I think 4 days ago, my memory is failing me, by Ben as one of the next Pick a Game redeems after we do Undertale. So that one, and going into the cart, I'm glad I can get it on sale. Wait, it's like Firewatch and Blueprints. I am scared of the horror tag, but I am excited for. I should stop saying I'm excited for horror games. You're gonna make. You choose who lives? Wait, I love mazes. Puts you in the role of a late night radio talk show host in a small town America whose callers are being stalked by a mysterious serial killer? Okay, that's a cool and fun concept. Okay, I'm looking forward to that. Next up. Uh-oh, my internet just gave out for a second. Okay, let's hope we can stick around. Is Look Outside. I believe this is another horror game, and so I may. It's got very good reviews. Oh wait, it's a recent game as well. I'm so bad at keeping track of games when they come out. I have such huge respect for Yuto as the person who is the expert to me, who knows when a game is coming out and like what the cool new thingamabobs are. Potentially by describing them by thingamabobs, how little I know or keep track of them is probably being given away. But I didn't realize this was a recent game. Okay. Oh, hi Adam. How are you doing? How's your day been going? I do like survival RPGs. I fear this one may be a bit too scary for me. I'm just watching the little video. Doing good things, how are you? I'm doing okay. I'm a teeny bit under the weather. But hopefully I'm starting to bounce back. Starting, maybe? Okay. Oh! Wait, is the first one free eternally? Well, add that to the library. So this is a series of duo puzzle games that I recommended. I think if the first one's free, I might not pick the others up in the sale and just add the first one to my library and make sure that I play it and then see how I feel about it. I do love the keywords co-op puzzle escape room. Historically, when I've done escape room games, it's caused shouting, but not me naturally, but amongst others hypothetically that were shouting. Should I have a look at the other one that was mentioned? Was We Were Here Forever? Okay, so it's baseline £14. Okay. Well, we've got the first one for free, and so we can keep an eye out for that one. And if we get a chance to play it and we like it, we can see if we can pick the others up in the next one. I might add this one to my wish list to keep an eye out for. Oh, hi Neil. Welcome in. I hope you're having a good day. Okay. Every time I give people the chance to suggest scary games to me, they recommend me terrifying games. So I made the mistake of saying that I watched an interview from the developers from Darkwood, and it looked like some of the mechanics in the game are really cool, because it is genuinely terrifying, and I'm not built like that. Darkwood is a top-down survival horror, scary game. It seems really cool. It's 75% off. It has been on my wish list for a while, because although it is significantly scarier than anything else I've played, it does also just seem very cool and fun, and I like a lot of how the art style was integrated, but also I'm looking at the trailer and I'm scared. I can't decide. I feel like this wasn't a good day to be sleepy, because now I'm just like, I'm undecided. Let me have a nap and think on it. But it is a very cool and like font for the trailer. When I was making the little thumbnail for today's stream, I remember really liking the logo design, the way it's the semi-transparent text. It's very cool. Did I miss Sable? Oh no, I don't think so. I didn't write them down in order they were put in the Discord, so I am kind of jumping on the place, but we can have a look at Sable next. Let's see. So, a unique and unforgettable journey through her gliding, a rite of passage. Wait, this seems very reminiscent of what's the name of the game? We played it on Steam before debut, so there won't be a VOD of it. You can have a little spirit guide to help you through it. Wait, what's the name? If I check my library. I feel like, what was it called? Journey? Yeah, it reminds me of Journey. Is it the same dev team? Because the art style seems similar as well. Oh no, it's not. Fair enough. I was just losing my mind. I just saw the like journey, self-discovery, the sand, and some of the layered rendering style, and thought of it. Okay. I think it's different, but I can see the resemblance. That makes sense. It does look cool. Flowers, another game made by Journey? I think I've played through that, unless it's a newer release. I believe I had a little stint where I played through all 4 at the time of the games made by the dev team that made Journey, I think. So I believe I've played the I am never the best in names of things that we've seen. So we'll see how it goes. This seems kind of interesting. It's a little bit difficult to gauge from the description in the opening video what the core gameplay is, if that makes sense. Is it a? I imagine it is. Is it like a open world exploration experience, where kind of quest point to point shenanigan? Since we're opening the door on slightly horror games, who said we're opening the door on horror games? You all just gave me horror games. Wait, how scary is Bramble? Do I need to be Bramble the Mountain King? Is that the one? Cinematic sounds cool. It's a very cinematic looking trailer. Less than Darkwood. That's not saying much. Oh, this is surprisingly like cheery rendering style for a scarier game. Oh, is it like a return to Twisted Fairy Tales sort of thing? Inspired by the Dark Fairy Tales? Okay. That seems kind of cool. Oh! Is there different segments set out for different video games and for different fairy tales, and you have to travel through them? Imagine Little Nightmares but more grim. I played through Little Nightmares 1, and I'm gonna be honest, it wasn't as scary as I anticipated. The thing which I found scary was the fact that sometimes the bosses or the humans would follow you, and I just find that scary for any like mechanic where you have to do things quickly. The only time I got scared, I don't know if this is spoilers for Little Nightmares, but in the final boss fight, when the boss goes into the second phase and like appears at different points around you and jump scares you. Good evening, Miss Tanya. I was thinking of buying a gaming mouse, but I realized I can just watch you instead. The real gaming mouse here. I don't know what that bit response was. I'm sorry. Welcome in, Ben. I hope you're having a good day. Is your old mouse broken? Is there a reason you're in search of a new one? I am kind of curious about this. How long does it take to play through? I suppose that's probably the next big question. How long to beat Bramble? 4 to 7 hours. Okay. That is within the range of being achievable in one stream. Actually, so that's a 7-hour stream? That could be doable. I'd have to do it on like a Friday or Saturday and stay up late playing it. Have you checked out Color Frequency and Sunless Sky? Aha! Because Color Frequency is one of the requested games, it's guaranteed, and Sunless Sea is in the kind of in the cart. We may have to cut back on the cart later depending on how much we add, but Color Frequency was requested, so it's got to definitely be in there. You could do it on Steam, potentially speaking. I know sometimes when you look up how long to beat video games, it can be a bit misguided. Is it? Oh, it's around 7 hours. Okay. Oh, main story 4 hours? Okay, have people here played it? How long did you find to do the main story? Oh yeah, it's okay to add to the thread in the Discord. You can send thingamabobs in chat. Just bear in mind that if I'm not, if I'm currently looking at a game, I might not take note of it and miss it. So if you wanted to definitely be seen, it's best to use the little thread I created in the Discord. But yeah, you're very welcome to still add to things. I have 167 games in my Steam wishlist, and so if we get to the ones in the Discord, I'll start going through them. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Hi, Cyborg. You arrived with a little. What's it called? Is a. What's the name of it? The rich young lady laugh. Oh, I didn't have a face again. Well, this is kind of a horror game. Oh, and I'm Waluigi. Wow, Luigi. Hello, Batunya. Hello, the Cyborg. I hope you're having a good day. Wow. Is an actual wait, is it an? My brain is silly. File format emote isn't. I'm gonna sound silly. Is NASC2 the file encoding structure? It's wait. No, I don't want to do menuing. When Ari did the rig for my model, I was just like, it'd be really cool if, as a toggle, you could remove my face. And they sent me the most confused looking GIF in Discord, and then they were just like, yeah, sure. And then we layered on a bunch of different just emoticons as transparent text files, and so I have actually quite a few of them. They just kind of rigged to up with the mouth and the chin as it moves, but. Oh wait, it was Phantom who made me the the chin beard Waluigi with the dots for eyes. That wasn't a concise way to describe it. The dental terms. You thought you had horror games, and now there's also me. She's out to unbind my books. I'm gonna get in trouble with the online bookstore I buy from because I asked to return a book last Wednesday and I haven't shipped it back to them yet. And if they don't give me a refund, it's kind of understandable because that's enough time to have read a book. I just haven't been able to get to a post office because it's too big of a parcel for the local post box. I feel like I should email them apologizing. but is there a way to throw cheese at the mouse? Kind of. If I say no and tell a fib, I feel like one of my mods is going to materialize and tell me off. Wait, is my Ki-Fi still set up? I have a throne that still works, I believe. I don't have. What are the ways people use? I don't have any of the Steam Elements direct donation set up. I'm not very good at setting up things like that. I generally get flustered on receiving things. Yeah, if I fib and say that I don't have a throne, Toad will tell me off, and will. There was a time where I didn't even intentionally lie. I forgot because I don't really plug it anywhere, and I was just like, oh no, not really. And then every like 10 minutes for the next 5 streams, Toad did the throne command, and then summoned it continuously, just much to my chagrin. So I've learned from my mistakes, but yes, I don't even know what's on there anymore. It's been so long since I've. The main thing on there. Oh, I added a bunch of pretty books. Of course, I added pretty books. But yeah, there's a. It's mostly stream stuff. Yeah, it's mostly stream stuff and pretty covers of books. Oh yeah, if there's a thingamabob on there for pick an emote. If you don't want to use the 100 channel points but want to pick an emote, it might be generally tends to be around a 6-month turnaround for emotes because of the artist I use, because that's their work schedule. But you can just pay the like flat cost of what it takes to commission an emote, and I'll add it to the list for when I next get some. That's a cool thing, I think. You still have your PNG tube up in your phone? Oh wait, let me update it. I may use the art that Izumi did. I feel like I'm using that for everything, but oh, it's too large of a file. Oh, well that didn't center on my face. That was strange. Okay, third option. We're using art I haven't posted yet as the profile picture because it wants a very specific file type. There you go. I'm very good at being a streamer. I'm kind of considering getting Bramble. I don't know. 80% off is very impressive. Let us add to cart. This isn't a guarantee, but we can look back at it later. Oh, Deep Rock Galactic was suggested, which I have played before. Oh wait, have I? I might be thinking of the wrong game. Is this the dwarf one or the space repair one? Oh, this is the dwarf one. No, I haven't played this. Okay, I'm gonna sound silly. I really, really wanted to play this game for a little while, but it was the experience. I believe it came out back in 2020 before I started streaming, and I knew a bunch of friends who were really into it, but you have a team of I think is it 4 or 5, and there was already 4 or 5 of them who played it regularly together, and so I didn't want to get it because I didn't want to be awkward and like mean that there was one person spare in the party, so I've just kind of had it on my wish list for ages and not got it. So maybe it would be a good one. I feel like this is the type of one where you would need people to play it with. Do you think I would still be able to pull together a little squadron of people to stream it sometime? I think I'm gonna add it to cart once again. Not a guarantee. Do I dare look? Okay, it's £24. My aim is to spend £35 at most today. Last year I went 17 pence over budget, so there's a strong chance I'll keep to it. Walkenstone? I'm seeing strong positive associations with the Walkenstone game. Oh, okay. More Walkenstone. Okay, let's have a look at the next game that was suggested. Is it Zero? What's this? 5,500 is a top-down extraction shooter? Oh! If I say I've never played an extraction shooter game, I didn't think, am I gonna sound silly? Are you going to play the games next week and I'm on vacation next week? I guess the only thing to do is to skip vacation? No. I think I haven't planned my schedule for next week yet. What am I doing next week? I have one collab, most likely. One either Godot or study stream. One Undertale. And one other nebulous thing. I'm not sure what the 4th nebulous thing is. Maybe I play through a game. Honestly, I am biased to certain genres of games, and I feel like I should splash outside of them more. But if people have recommendations for puzzle exploration games that take 3 to 5 hours to beat, that is my jam. Like, I love smallish indie games of that ilk. If there's something which is in the playthrough experience of something like Evans Remains, that was a really good one. That's the kind of ideal game for me at the moment, with looking for games to play on Steam. I don't play it often, but I'm happy to take Deep Galactic. Oh, nice. Okay. I shall try and make a plan. I fear that I've had to turn off the pick a game redeem, as you may be able to see, because we now have a queue of 3 pretty substantial games, and it's going to be Undertale, Deltarune, and then First Try, and probably first full playthrough because of the length of it, I think, of Killer Frequency. And so it's probably going to have to be maybe... I'll open the queue up again once I beat Deltarune, but that might be at least a month away, so we'll see. I have a few short puzzle exploration games if you'd like to hear. Oh yeah, of course. If you have any recommendations, feel free to send them. This does seem pretty interesting. I'm slightly scared of the recent mixed reviews. I know it's reviews are quite scary to jump into on Steam because you do see some madness there. Okay, this doesn't look very mixed at all. It looks like it was released in 2024 and recently left alpha, and that's what the change is from. I noticed that. It never scares me, but I get curious. That's fair. I think there's a few cases where it scares me. I'm not 100% sure on which game it is, and so if I'm wrong, I'm just not going to say the name of the game. I think it is because it's quite a serious one. But there was a pretty popular game that was made free a few weeks ago, and it has historically been a really well-respected game that was just made free after being out for 7 or 8 years, so not totally unexpected. But then it was found out that a few days before it was made free, they changed the privacy policy of the game, and it had become like borderline spyware to have installed. And so that one is now overwhelmingly negative on the recent reviews, which is a shame because I'd been wanting to play the game at some point. But yeah, Steam reviews can be helpful sometimes. What was the next one? Carrotin? Does this have carrots in it? Oh, a free demo? We can... Oh. A demo? A broken URL. I guess we will look at the next game. Oh, I've played Animal Well before. I haven't looked at Leap Year. Let's have a look. Not Leap Heat, Leap Year. Ooh. £3.43 is nice. A clumsy platformer about knowledge and discovery. Explore a compact hand-drawn world filled with hidden paths. Understand the game's secrets to reach new areas. That seems fun. Precision platformer is a little bit scary, but I have recently acquired a controller and have become infinitely more competent at platformers, and by that I mean I'm still bad, but a lot less. So maybe it's not as scary as it once was. Fortunately, I played Celeste. I played a teeny bit of Celeste, and I found what was it? I didn't the first time I like played Celeste, I was actually watching a friend play it whilst we were in call, and so I've seen the whole game and seen them full complete it. And so when I started playing through it myself, because a lot of it was story driven, I kind of lost momentum after the first 5 or 6 stages because I knew what all the stages were and I knew the stats to get past them because I'd watched my friend figure it out. And so I don't know, it would be nice to go back and play it maybe now since it's been a few years since I've last seen it. This does look interesting. I like the idea of it being called a clumsy platformer. It feels very, very Denya coded. Cryptmaster sounds kinda cool. Oh? The bizarre dungeon where words control everything? This looks scary! Oh, it's a typing and word game? Do I have to not be dyslexic? Is that gonna... Am I gonna get nerfed by my inability to spell and or type? This looks kinda cool. It's a very interesting way to skin and present a word game. Considering you'd normally associate that with something like Scrabble, the aesthetics of this is pretty cool. It's not scary, more funny. Remember, it's a mouse you're talking to. This does look kinda cool. I might grab the demo, since there is a demo, rather than picking up the whole game, but it does look quite interesting. I know it's a little while ago, but I do like doing the demo days, so I will make a note of this for next time we do a demo day to play through the trailer of it, and then we can see how we find that. Jokes and situational comedy? Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Wait, what's this one? Katamari Damacy? Oh wait, I think I've heard about this one. World of Game returns with updated graphics. Oh, what device? Oh, is there not a? I'm afraid. Is this the case if it's a remastered game? Because I don't know what the original format was. I don't really know what the game is. This happens every now and then. I stumble across a remastered release, and because it's an older game, since I haven't seen the original, I just won't have a clue what it is. Oh wait, it's not in the sale. Okay, I may leave this on for later since it's not in the sale. I'm gonna sound really silly, but I can't tell if Apocalyptic Vibes is meant to be the name of the game or a description for Ashes 2063. Oh, I can't seem to find a game matching that. Okay, I can't seem to find that one. Void Stranger is a bit longer but very deep, full of secrets and meta gameplay. Okay, let's check that one out. Bye for not noticing. Oh, it's okay, it's okay. It only takes it's only a second, so it's not a problem. Oh. It's reminding me of the void veins upon her heart, which I don't know if anyone knows. I'm tempted to get distracted for a second. Let me be excited about the void veins. The void veins upon her heart is it's on sale. It's a really cool action roguelike bullet hell. It's in alpha, but it is being continuously added to. It's very cool. I've played it a bit on stream, but not for quite a while. I mostly play it off stream now, because I think I'm mostly up to date with the game's content. I'm I'm not very good at bullet hell, so I haven't beaten all the bosses on the torrential mode yet, but I will warn you, for Void Strangers you will need a paper and pencil. Oh. I'm kind of curious about this one. Oh wait, was it already on my wish list? Oh. My brain's not very good at being observant. This does sound interesting. I like when games... I don't know. I'm very sentimental about this style of games visually. This kind of aesthetic presentation. And so that's making me go, oh, I want to play it. This is reminding me a lot of the first games I played. Aww. Paper and pencil is a teeny bit intimidating though. How long does it normally take to beat? Let's have a look. Void Stranger. Whoa, 20 to 30 hours. Okay. That might be a bit long for stream. I mean, we're gonna go back for the games on wishlist in a little bit, but I might pass that on for now, just because I fear that I have too many big games in my backlog, so I don't want to commit to many games that take more than 1 or 2 streams. Okay. Now this one, I'm not sure if I'll successfully summon Kai with it, but this is one which they are quite strongly enthusiastic about, which is Risk of Rain 2. I really like Risk of Rain 1. I'm really bad at it. I haven't played Risk of Rain 1 since getting a controller! Okay, that's what I'm doing after stream. Okay. I think I might it has been quietly and calmly suggested by one of my mods that I should get this game, and so in the hopes of not causing an uprising, and because I've also been thinking about getting it for almost a year, I'm probably gonna grab this. I'm not sure how... I know it's different from Risk of Rain 1, but I'm not sure how I feel about them saying it's similar to Marvel Rivals. It's good? Oh. I'm excited for it. I've heard that the multiplayer is fun. It's not even close to Marvel Rivals? That's what I thought. I know it's different from the first one, but I was like, I don't think it's that different. Okay. Abzu is up next, I think. Is this the right one? I remember looking at a game called Abzu before a while back. Looks cool. Oh, it's by the Journey team. I think I've played this. How did I play it if I don't own it on Steam? Was this on one of the Game Passes for a while? Because I'm looking at it and I'm pretty sure I've played through this game on stream actually. But I don't... I assume I would have normally got it through Steam. Oh. I'm gonna move on to the next one because I do think I played that game. I'm a little bit confused about that one. But I believe I inadvertently skipped Slime Rancher. Which, okay, this is gonna sound very silly. I have seen a lot of people stream Slime Rancher. I still have absolutely no clue what's going on in this game. I must have watched 10 plus hours of gameplay and I've got no clue. I know nothing. I don't. I know you can. Like, you got a gun, you've got slime, you've got little pens. Sometimes you can bounce. I like that there's fruits and vegetables, but I really. It's pretty easy to pick up. This is gonna sound really silly, but is there like a central gameplay story? Why am I yawning? I had 2 naps today. Is there like a central story to play through? Or is it a kind of open go farm slime adventure? Capture slimes, feed slimes, profit, explore, repeat. Is it just like a kind of exploration farming sim, but with slimes instead of vegetables? There's a bit of a yes, but it's mostly a do whatever you want kind of game. Aww! I feel the slimes are cute, but that felt kind of mean to them. Do you have to be mean to the slimes? I don't want to be. Look, I was right. It did summon them. Hi, Kai. Yes, Risk of Rain just got added to the cart. The dialogue as I went forwards was, I'm quite interested in this game and I have been for a while, and if I don't, I think my mods will start an uprising. So I'm glad it summoned you here. Chance of Cena? Let's have a little look at that one. Oh, it's on my wish list. Nice. It's got a demo. I'm gonna get the demo. Okay. I remember, I think this was one of the games that was the final cut in the last Steam sale, and that I checked it out, really liked the look of it, but ended up not going for it. I love the use of colour in this game. Please ignore my yawning. I am but a sleepy mouse. It does seem very cool. Okay, part of me is just like, I want to buy it, but the other part of me is like, there's a demo, and you should play the demo before you buy the game. Oh, Omori! I played Omori. Did that before I started streaming. A long time ago, actually. Oh my gosh. Can mix 2 slimes together as well? My brain... I played too much of The Sims in 2018 to 2022, and so my brain was just like, oh, like frogs. Please do not mind. Please do not mind the damage EA has done to my brain. Yeah. Okay, I might sound silly searching this, but is Super Fancy Pants Adventure a game, or is that a description that's been typed? Oh, it is a game. Okay, I was scared I was gonna look silly for a second there. Wait. This is such a throwback to me. This reminds me so much of the little the browser game where I used to have the little guy on the, what was it, like the old silly hoverboards, and people would build the stages and you would do it whenever you had a class with a computer. And you were totally working on the computer. Kinda cool. It's an adventure wild free running game with smooth platforming and a sick fountain pen. Oh. Do you like click or draw on screen to interact with it? Is that the fountain pen mechanic? Or is that the enemies being fountain pens? It seems I'm very nostalgic about this. Thank you for mousing, but I have to go to bed. Tomorrow's early workout day. Ooh, good luck with workout, good luck with workout. Sleep well, sleep well. I hope you can get some good rest. And don't do fourth wall breaking? Well, I wouldn't break all 4 walls. The roof will probably collapse. Even one of them would be a bit hazardous. But, I've had too much caffeine. I've had too much caffeine and yet also not enough. Okay, I'm gonna tentatively add this to my cart and the wish list. This seems cool, and it does remind me of a lot of those computer games you would play whilst like totally studying in class. But we shall see, we shall see. Octodad is up next. Is this like a being an octopus simulator? Octodad. I've managed to spell Octodad wrong. Octodad Deadliest Catch. It's a game about destruction and deception? I'm not very good at either of those things. Oh, hi Sonic. How are you doing? How's your day been going? Oh. We seem vaguely human-shaped, but not... No, we don't. No, we don't. We're an octopus in a suit. Oh. We're a destructive octopus in a suit. We seem to be causing problems. It's a classic? Ooh. I feel like I'm not very good at being a force of destruction. We're doing groceries? I like doing groceries. That seems spiky. Oh! I'm assuming the chef is the enemy. Seems like a cool game. I feel like this is gonna sound silly, but since I don't have the kind of sentimental context, I don't know. I imagine it'd be quite strange to play in 2020. I was gonna say 2024. Oh no, in 2025 without the kind of the looking back classic shenanigan. Okay, I think tentatively we're not gonna have time to look through my whole wish list, but let's look at some of the wish listed games that are on the tippity toppiest scale, and it's a horror game. No. What would be one that I've been keeping an eye out for? Oh, Transistor. This is one which I was gonna look at. Transistor's a game that I thought about playing through on stream a little while ago. I've heard really good things about the soundtrack and oh. Ah. I would like Twitch to not get in a fight with me about the VOD's audio. Man, that's like so old. Octodad? Oh, wait, when did it say it came out? I thought, was it originally released in 2014? Or was it originally a console game that was ported to PC in 2014? That feels potentially more in line. I don't know, it has the kind of vibe to it. Oh, hi Infinity. Oh, come in. It's a game you play once, have some laughs, and that's it? That's fair. I feel like it does seem like a okay, this is gonna sound silly. It feels like the type of game which I'd enjoy watching some of the streamers who I like, who are kind of high energy player. I don't know if it would be great for me to play it specifically, mostly. Is Moonlighter on sale? Oh, I already have Moonlighter. I've played it a little bit. Though I think... No, actually, I played it a teeny bit on stream. Yuta? We can't buy Yuta from Steam, Kai. I understand that you like the Rogue Owl, but you cannot just buy Yuta from Steam. If you were to buy Yuta from anywhere, automatically it might be itch.io or something, but we like Yuta, we cannot get Yuta in the Steam sale. Yuto should play Octodad. Oh, that is true. Yuto should play Octodad. Hi, Turquoise. How are you doing? How is your day been going? Welcome in. We are maybe spending money. Who knows? Almost certainly spending money. Oh well. Hi, Furious. I hope you're having a good day too. Welcome in. You buying games? I am. We're looking at the Steam sale. We're figuring out which games to get for stream. Transistor has been one that I've been looking at and thinking about getting for ages, but I fear that since the last time I played it, I thought my backlog of games which are in similar categories to it is still quite as long. If by Transistor got woman in it, this was the compelling argument that was made last time. How long does it take to beat? I fear that whether or not I can play it in like 1 or 2 streams is a big part of a lot of this. Transistor. 6 hours? Okay, so that could be like 2 streams, given the 1.5 yapping Denyo experience. Oh, hi, Nya. By Transistor got woman in it? Okay, I see. I see you all have made a solid defense. We will tentatively add Transistor to the cart. We may have to review the games later. I have set myself a budget, and I will be sticking to it. I will be sticking relatively closely to it. Ooh, that was a cool monster. Okay, we'll leave Transistor in the cart. What's up next? No one tell me to get the scary game. Oh wait, I can never. I always did the thing of I got overcooked, and then everyone seemed to play Playtop, and then I don't know. I kept swapping. It keeps to swap back and forth, and so I never know which one to get. Oh, this seems like a fun game. This is one which I think I just found it from scrolling through Steam categories, which is going to make a lot of sense given who I am as a person. But it just seems kind of interesting. I've not seen anyone play it or yap about it, but you've got a grid, you've got like exploration puzzle strategy. Oh, there's a demo. Okay, we'll get the demo. I love it when there's a demo. Dishonored and Citizen Sleeper? Where are we scrolling back to? Yeah. I remember I watched a video of, it was like a video essayist I like, who, this was a few years back, but they did a video describing how mechanics are used in storytelling and used the Dishonored game as an example for it. And it was just a really compelling video essay, and so I added it to my wish list after that. But I haven't really played it or have much context from it. I'm not historically stealthy, which isn't very mouse-like for me, but you know, most mice aren't 5 feet tall, so it's a difficult conundrum. It is £1.99. That is very compelling. Hmm. Okay. Maybe I'm being too easily influenced. We'll see. We may have to do a thingamabob at the end. Citizen Sleeper? Oh yeah, that's another one. I can't remember. We don't reflect on how many games I have on my wish list. I can't remember when this got on here, but it looks very cool visually. I do like rolling dice. I have a memory of. Was this recommended on the last Steam sale look-throughs? I think it might have been. I have a reflection on just being excited about dice. Interplanetary capitalism does sound a little bit ominous. Let's have a look at the playthrough time. I spelled one of the words wrong. Citizen Sleeper? It isn't Sleeper. 7 hours, okay. 7 hours is doable. That sounds kind of fun. 70% off. Let me look at the cart. Things are going to be getting cut from the cart. Okay. Wait. Oh, there's been another suggestion. Little Inferno? Let's have a look. Throw your toys into fire? That just sounds kinda mean. Oh my gosh. You're in a fireplace and things get set on fire? There was a coin in the fire? Okay. You go shopping. You buy a pirate and a wooden bicycle. Buy stuff and burn it? Well, that's destructive. Next then you play Stray? Oh, is this the cat game? I've seen some people play it before. Or little bits of it. Wait, atmospheric is code for scary. Is it scary? Are you gonna make me suffer buckets as a cat? It does seem very cool. I remember being very excited when it came out. The only thing that's making me hesitate is caution of I am already £5 over on the current cart of what I was planning to spend, and this is £15. I would quite like to play this, but then you would all call me a cat. You would all just call me a cat. Forever and ever. Little Nightmares on discount? Oh yeah! Wait, this is silly law. When I first hit 100 followers, 3 or 4 months, I think, after I started streaming, I let everyone do a poll in chat on what game I should play, and 3 random new people turned up and voted for Little Nightmares, and then left. And so I played through the first Little Nightmares on a big stream to celebrate hitting 100 followers. in the like November of 2023. We already do? It's just gonna make it worse, isn't it? The cat allegations are gonna continue. Great Moon Cat? If I'm gonna be called a cat, I think Lesmel's onto something good here. I should be like a cool cat. I should get to be like a big cat, like a snow leopard, or one of those cats that's like an ancient spirit that's super duper cool and interesting. I may be more akin to just like a sleepy house cat that wants someone to bring them food and blankets. But I don't know. If you're gonna slander me, you can make me sound extra cool. How are you doing, Lesmel? Okay. Egyptian cat? Oh yeah, like cats were seen as deity-like beings in ancient Egypt, right? Is that the thing I'm above? On average, a cat will sleep for 16 hours a day? Aspirational, honestly. When you give like a fluffy house cat that is vibing in the sun? I feel like the sun is my enemy. I don't know. I complain about the sun a lot. It gets in my eyes, it gets on my monitor. It makes places warm, and then I can't wear multiple layers of jumpers at once. Yo, where's it, Dinya? You polymorph into various beings instead of Dinya feline. I have been a mouse, and now I'm a more human mouse, okay? No transformation. Sometimes I have to hide my ears because people pick the silly human toggle. Did you just meow? This was a very mouse-like noise of frustration. If more people had house mouse pets, they would be familiar, but the cat propaganda has taken over all of the vowel noises. I do not get a chance to express myself in my natural mouse-ish ways. Can I remember what the toggle for the shock redeem is? Oh! There we go. I couldn't get the button to work, so I had to do it with my eyebrows. I was curious. It's okay, it's okay. I got a lot of silly little redeem toggles. Wallace and Gromit is on Steam? Wait, I like Wallace and Gromit. What would Wallace and Gromit as a game be, though? I suppose I'm gonna find out now. Did I spell Wallace wrong? I must have. Grand Adventures? Into the colourful world of West Walby Street? 4 cracking adventures brought to you by an animation team? Ooh. I have absolutely no clue what to expect for these. Because I imagine a lot of it is like pre-done animation. So is it kind of like a watch-along adventure? Or is it a like choose-your-own adventure mystery type thing? That's what a lot of the films would be. Seems kind of interesting. It's a Telltale game, so imagine The Walking Dead but British. If I say I've never interacted with The Walking Dead outside of when people were grumpy it got added to Magic the Gathering, will that cause a social outrage? There's zombies in Wallace and Gromit, is that what you're saying? It's a Telltale type of game where you go around where it lets you pick up items wherever you find them. to move forwards a bit over time, and there's no zombies. Okay. There are bees with butts. Okay. It does look kind of interesting. How much can you endure playing a horror game? Not very much. If something is like atmospheric, like you don't know what's gonna happen next, I can maybe manage, but don't expect riveting conversation whilst I do. If there's jump scares, I don't stand a chance. Jump scares I am awful with. Oh, hi Silver Lining, welcome in. Happy day. I was gonna ask you how was stream, because my brain is staring at my little OBS thing and the fact that my dropped frames keep spiking. And I'm not sure why they're doing that. Okay. I feel like I should have known that a Wallace and Gromit game exists. That feels so quintessentially like British. Psychonauts? Oh no, I haven't yet. Let's have a look. So it's a platformer comedy? Oh, I don't play many comedy games. I have a memory of like a giant exploding brain on the branding of an old console game. Is this the game that I'm remembering? I haven't played it. It's Weird Among Us? Oh, now I'm very confused. This is Psychonauts? It's a platformer game, has some spooky stuff, but overall it's an adventure game. Okay, that's I'm gonna be honest, I'm a teeny bit confused of what the game is, given the different descriptions. Oh, 1 second, my internet's being funny. I'm just gonna double check the routers, okay? I'm gonna have to... Oh, I hope I'm still online. Okay, I'm gonna have to stand up. I'm gonna wander there. I'll be... 30 seconds, maybe. Okay. Smart. My internet says it's going in and out of signal, so that doesn't bode well for my future. But hopefully I am still online. You played Tales of Iron? No, I don't recognize the name of that. What is this? Should I have a little look? You're a psychic child who goes to training camp to learn how to use your powers? Oh, that's kind of cool. I can't seem to find a game called Trails of Iron. Is it Hearts of Iron? Or have I got the name wrong? It's a Souls game with a mouse protagonist? mouse protagonist. Tales. I cannot read sometimes. So it's a 2D Souls-like with a mouse. That does sound very relevant to me. Oh, the art style is fun. I'm kind of curious about that. How long is it as a game? Tales of Iron. Ooh, okay, 7.5 hours. That's... And it's a mouse. Okay. Let's add it into the list for now. We'll see. I think I'm gonna have to cut quite a few games we've added to my cart because I'm conscious I can see the number going up. Grow home. Oh. Unbound climbing as you take control of a bird, a procedurally animated robot on a way to save a quest. On a quest to save his planet, I am half asleep. Create your own path through an alien world as you control and ride a giant plant on a vertical journey to the stars. Oh, that seems that seems cool. Is it like a puzzle platformer then? Then you're becoming the queen of all mice? That would be kind of cool. Can I make it the law to read books? Can I don't know. What would my decrees be? Document any changes you make to the overnight jobs. Don't push to live on a Friday. Make sure to say please and thank you to anyone in hospitality. Steam does the similar to games you've played, because the things that Firewatch and Astroneer have in common, it is a very small number, and so I'm interested in what it thinks a game in the middle would be. Oh my gosh, I'm getting far too sleepy, I'm sorry. Oh, okay. Let's see. Are there any other games on the list? I think you promised I would check. No, I believe I have looked at all of them. Okay. Let's have a quick another scroll through the wish list. We won't go all the way through, but for the ones that are over like 60% off, I think it's worth looking at. Okay. I got too excited about this earlier before I got distracted. Oh. Okay. So I really want to play Ace Attorney. And I want to play through it all on stream at some point. But no, actually it's 67% off. Part of me is just like, oh, you have a huge list of games in your backlog. You should play through them first before you get Ace Attorney. But then there's the silly man with the pointing, and I'm like, no, I gotta get the game. Look at him, he points at things. Oh, hi, Pisky. How are you doing? I hope you've had a good day. Okay, I think before I start yawning too much, we may add this to cart and start looking at the final kind of wrap up. Wait, let me double check. Was there any other games that I had listed anywhere that I needed to check out? Oh, wait, yes, there were 2 more. Steins Gate. So, I did not know there was a Steins Gate game, but I really like the anime and manga. And I don't have any other context of it, but someone mentioned this as a visual novel. Which seemed kinda cool. The tear-inducing games segment seemed like it was made to cause me distress. Potentially quite like the show, but if it's 90% off, then surely that's a very reasonable investment. Okay, we're gonna add it to the cart, and we're gonna see how the cart math ends up. The cart math ends up is gonna end up in the negative. The cart math is not working. And the last one, which I said I would check, is a little to the left, which I feel like is just a very Dinya coded game. This is quite a. I feel like it's quite a popular game. This may just be skewed by the corner of the internet that I am on, but it's like a little puzzle relaxing game. And I think it's very sweet. It's one that I've wanted to play through at some point for quite a while, but I haven't had the opportunity to yet. I had good things for her story. Oh, was this for the Steins Gate game? Okay. Oh, the cat broke everything. I do want to play this game at some point, but how do I phrase this? I feel like most of the other games which I'm looking at getting today are more than 50% off, and so I'll probably leave this one for now and maybe pick it up in a future sale, especially because I might pick this one up on the Switch. Okay, time to make the final cuts because there's too many games. Okay, we have to reduce half the games, I think. Oh, I was hoping there was going to be like 1 or 2 expensive games I could remove and it all suddenly makes math again. So I've added £70 worth of games. I will not be spending £70 on games. We're aiming for like a sensible 35. The first option would assumably be removing either Deep Rock Galactic or the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney trilogy. Whoa. Let's aim higher. Not with someone else can do that. I can't. Let's think. Alright, let's go through one by one. Sunless Sea does seem pretty cool. I might remove Bramble. Yeah, let's remove Bramble. Okay. How often does Deep Rock go on sale? This might be the next one. What's that site called? I should really have this ready. The Steam DB, there we go. Oh, they always do the exact same percentage off, I think. So this is the cheapest it ever goes on sale, or has gone on sale. Okay. Risk of rain, I need to keep in the cart, otherwise Kai will start causing problems. I may remove Super Fancy Pants Adventure for now. It is very sentimental, but I don't have a kind of... I feel like I have less urgency to try it than the other games, if that makes sense. They're all such good deals. Okay. Okay, no. It's gonna be away until I try it, so we can remove Ace Attorney. I'll get to play it someday. So, Steins;Gate, Ruth, Grohome, Tales of Iron, Citizen Sleeper, Dishonored, Transistor, Risk of Rain, Leap Year, Deep Rock Galactic, Killer Frequency, and Sunless Sea. I was wanting to avoid it because I have been wanting to play it for a while, but I might have to move Deep Rock Galactic. Because that does... it gets closer. Oh heck, hi Sana! Oh come in, oh come in. I hope you're having a good day. Okay, yeah. This is like the default price it goes on sale for, but it does go on sale somewhat frequently. I don't know why I was removing it thinking it would suddenly drop down lower than that. This is what I get for adding lots of small games. Okay. So we have Sunless Sea, Killer Frequency, Leap Year, Risk of Rain, Transistor, Dishonored, Citizen Sleeper, Tales of Iron, Growth and Steins;Gate. Citizen Sleeper has dice, which I like, and Tales of Iron has mice, which I am one of, and so I'm in a tough position. I feel like if I can remove one more like £5 game, that gets me close enough, and I think I might just outsource the decision making to you all. Wait, no, I can't do math. No, I can do math. What do you think? What do you think? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna be responsible and measured. I think the plan for today is I'm gonna remove both of them from my cart because there's 2 days left on sale. I will sleep peacefully, responsible mouse, at least an amount of sleep, and then we will decide tomorrow, probably via a poll on the Discord, which one of the two to grab, I think. Because, I don't know, I can't decide. It's a mouse game, but then there's dice, and I've been wanting to get it for ages. Let me double check that I haven't done a shenanigan and moved one from the wish list whilst putting it into the cart. No. Okay, let us look at the cart as is and do our little review. Can I zoom out so I can get a nice screenshot? No, I can't. Why would I be able to zoom out? Okay, we have Steins;Gate, the video game, Grohome, Dishonored, Transistor, Risk of Rain 2, Leap Year, Killer Frequency, and Sunless Sea. This feels like a good mixture. I'm honestly proud of myself for not just getting 10 puzzle games. I got things outside of atmospheric puzzle storytelling games. This is incredible and unfounded personal growth. Unheard of mouse behavior. Okay. I'll have to do the thingamabob where I turn my screen off to buy them, so I'll probably just do that after stream to save my own sanity. What do we think of the haul? What are the squeakings? What are the thoughts? What are the thoughts? There's always another time? There is. One day we need to do... I'm glad that I didn't get too much stick for having 180 games on my wish list. One day it will go down. Today it's gonna go down a little bit because I'm buying 6 or 7 games on there, so in a sense that's me narrowing down my wish list. Good games? I agree. I'm glad. Okay, we will do the poll thingamabob in the Discord, I believe, to pick which one we play of these next, just because with Steam you cannot have enough categories to do this many games, which is evil and mean. But that won't stop me. I think with those shenanigans we might get ready to read tea. I know it is a slightly shorter stream today. I just wanted to go through and figure out what games to play. I hope it was fun. I know it's a bit different to usual, but you know, it's the stream, and so it's nice to get everyone's input, and this is like easier crowdsourcing of thoughts. But yeah, I believe T is just starting a Donathon and is doing cool art stuff in the meantime. So let us go check out T and support them. I hope everyone had a good day. I hope everyone's excited for the games we picked out. Once again, I'm sorry I've been kind of low energy today. I'm quite under the weather, but hopefully I will bounce back for the next stream, which is not tomorrow but Thursday. I'll be doing some Arknights. So I will see you all then. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.